Another rainy Sunday afternoon in Eugene. Two of the top teams in the Pac-12 going toe-to-toe at Matthew Knight Arena. The 16th-ranked Oregon Ducks and the Washington State Cougars on the Pac-12 network. Welcome courtside here at Matthew Knight Arena. I'm Chris Clayton. For Oregon, today's about redemption. Almost a month ago to the day, the Ducks with a 5-set loss at Washington State. At the time, Cougars head coach Jen Greeny said it's nice to get a marquee win for our program here this season. If they're going to do it once again here today, they're going to need another strong showing from Pia Timmer. She was fantastic last matchup in Pullman. Well, so often you hear coaches talk about peaking at the right time. Selection Sunday's just a week away, and it looks like both these teams are doing just that. Oregon's won 10 in a row, a new school record for Pac-12 play. USC winning 4 of its last 5. Pukas. Nunaviller. Oh, vicious. Brooke Nunaviller. Pukas for Bacon on the move. Swatted. Solo block for Janssen. Receive. Pukas. Back set. Nunaviller hammers it down. Basham picked it up well. Behind the attack line. Timmer. And her kill rockets into the stands here at Matt Knight Arena. Nunaviller rejected. Make it 6 in a row for Wazoo. Tuaninga, right down the middle. The quick set works perfectly. Fields right down the pipe. Down the middle, Kalia Williams detonates. Collier puts it down, a fitting end. Mimi Collier, a spectacular 29-kill showing. Oregon comes from behind and wins it in 5 sets. USC up 13-10 early in the first set over Oregon. Matt Ulmer really involved and active on campus and in the athletic community for the Ducks. Take a look at this last night. The Oregon football team with a big win over Utah. And it was Matt Ulmer, the crazy eyes, getting the crowd going. He was fired up down there on the field, got a big ovation. And part of that energy that he's brought to this Oregon volleyball program has helped build some great crowds. They love Matt Ulmer at the University of Oregon, and it's another packed house here at MKA on this Sunday afternoon. Oregon men's basketball in action later today as well, hosting number 3 Houston on this floor. Pukas tight to the net, down the middle, Roby, near kill. Kept alive, back to Fields. The first time Oregon's been able to pick up a Fields attack. They go back to Mutiri, and her swing is blocked back. What an effort by Nunaviller, diving to keep it in play. Back to Fields again, lofts it over the top. A phenomenal effort by Nunaviller to no avail. Take a look at this effort, incredible. It's almost routine for her. Think about the kill numbers and what she's able to do for this team offensively, but she does it all. An incredible passer, defensive player. She's actually 3rd in school history in digs, coming up on 2,000 in her career. Off the overpass. It's punched down. Time from Lindsay Miller. Matt Ulmer, head coach of the Ducks, got the contract extension in January for the 2025 season. He's just done a fantastic job with this program. The wins are coming. They're in the midst for the Pac-12 championship this season, but it's also the energy that he's brought. Kind of a player's coach and a fan's coach too, as we saw last night. And you gotta love who he is as a person and what he brings. Very likable, funny guy. Players love playing for him, and he's a fun guy to watch coach as well. One of the most exciting top coaches in the Pac-12. In his 6th year at the helm. USC has built a 6-point lead. Finally, the side out for Oregon on the service error. And Oregon needed that. Great start for the Trojans. A couple service aces in this first set. USC hitting 533 as well. Again, USC beat Oregon earlier this year in 4 sets. Now the Ducks didn't have Hannah Pukas in that match. Makes a big difference. And Brad Keller admitted that. He said that really helped our cause to not have Pukas out there. But that's, in terms of resume, maybe the best win of the year for USC. Collier's swing right through the block for the kill. Collier with her 4th kill. Matched the team best with Nunaviller now. Elisa Gee back to serve again. Played in just 5 matches last year. Played in 22 of them this season. A lot of time as a server. On the slide, Miller's swing dug out. Overpass to the Trojan side. Back to Miller again. She hit the pin. Attack error in Oregon, now with 3 in a row to close the gap. And a nice read by the Trojans, a service error. It was Megan Verbeest who let that one go, and it just missed the line. Again, Oregon, last time they played USC, 18 service errors. It's been kind of a bugaboo at times for the Ducks this year, a little bit inconsistent on serve. Fields back to send it over. Nunaviller clean receive. Down the middle, Bacon punches it down. Carson Bacon, 2-time All Pac-12 selection. Numbers a little bit down this year, but playing more of an M2 this season in the 5-1 offense. Still very effective when you set her up down the pipe like that. It's her first kill of this match. Has a block though as well. Overpass, joust. It's on the Oregon side, and Tuaninga, the setter, battles Collier and wins the joust for the Trojans. Brad Keller said she is the best setter in the country. How about the 5'9" Mia Tuaninga, one of the smaller players in the team, battling with Collier at 6'3" and winning it. Collier back to work, but misses on the attack. And the Trojans with a great first set, now the 19-14 advantage. Kelly Berry, the transfer from UCLA. Played under Brad Keller there, where he was associate head coach. Started her career at San Diego. Overpass. Joust is slapped back to USC side. Go to Jordan Wilson. Beautiful attack by Wilson, the freshman. Used her left hand, swiped it across. And USC gets the 20-point plateau. 20-14 Trojans leading the Ducks. Oregon had closed the gap down to 3, and USC back up 6. That's their largest lead of this first set. The Trojans coming off a sweep Friday at Oregon State. Hit 357 in that one. It's a 119 for the Beavers. Well, one of the players setting the tone today, Mia Tuaninga, and she comes from an illustrious line in her family of great volleyball players. Josh Tuaninga, part of the U.S. national team, a 2-time national champ men's volleyball player. And head coach Brad Keller, very familiar with Josh Tuaninga, as he coached him in the U.S. national volleyball system. And that, in turn, got him to know Mia Tuaninga. He said she was running around as a little kid when I was coaching Josh Tuaninga. And Mia started her career at Long Beach State, was there in 2020, the COVID year. She went into the transfer portal, and within 10 minutes of her popping up on the portal, Brad Keller gave her a call, and she answered the phone and said, "What took you so long?" So those two have a long-lasting relationship that goes way back. Brad Keller knows Mia and Josh very well. He said that they're basically best friends. They feed off one another. They're kind of different as people, but they're both great leaders and obviously both great, fantastic volleyball players. Mia Tuaninga, a rising star, not just for this USC team, but in the country. He said, thanks to her brother Josh, she's been able to make national connections. She talks to a lot of the elite setters internationally and learns a lot from them. That's why she's been able to improve so quickly after being an all-freshman team selection last year in the Pac-12. Out of the timeout, Collier swings and tipped off the block. Collier has the kill for the Ducks. Team best now 5 kills for Mimi Collier. She kind of had a slow start on Friday against UCLA. Very rare for her. And talking to the media, Brooke Nunaviller, actually, her teammate, said Matt Ulmer kind of got on her. Making sure she was locked in, needed to play better, and she responded so well. You don't see that often from freshmen, but after that, she started playing more aggressively, brought things together, and she helped lead Oregon to the win as the Ducks won the first, 4th, and 5th sets, winning the last 2 to come back and beat the Bruins at home. And Matt Ulmer said, it could be overwhelming to ask a freshman to do as much as Mimi Collier is asked to do, but she has responded so well this season to each and every challenge. Trojans still up 4 on the slide. A Williams attack picked up by the Ducks. Nunaviller lofts it over the top. Oh, wow. Diving effort by Verbeest to keep it alive. Murphy dives, but a kill for the Trojans. How about that? Verbeest's effort turns into some offense for USC. And now USC 4 away from closing out the first set. And that's who they want back there on serve. This moment late in the set. Tuaninga 13th in the country this year with 53 ace. Jump serve picked up by the Ducks well. Pukas to Nunaviller for the kill. Oregon looking for a run. A really nice job handling that Tuaninga serve. Nunaviller now matching Collier with her 5th kill. So quick off her feet, goes right down the line. Finds the hardwood. Murphy to serve. Tuaninga drifting out of play, goes back to Wilson, and Collier's dig is out of play. How about Tuaninga's set? She was kind of drifting, fading back. It's not an easy set, but she really made it look easy. Getting Wilson, the freshman, the attack. And a clutch side out for USC. And Wilson will go back to serve. Line drive, and the service error into the net. But let's take a look at this set. This is big time. A little bit off in the receive. She has to drift back, track it down, and she put it right on the money to Wilson. Those are the type of plays as to why people respect Tuaninga as one of the best setters in the country. She's got more than 12 assists per set just in Pac-12 play. Overall in the season, just over 11. But just makes it look easy on difficult sets. There's a big one down the middle to Williams for the kill. And the Trojans 2 away from closing the first set. 9 assists in the first here for Mia Tuaninga, the setter. Williams slaps it over. Received by Collier. Pukas, back set to Nunaviller. Slams it off the block. Second time we've seen Nunaviller tool the block. She's got 6 kills on 8 attacks now, hitting a ridiculous 750. Veska receives. Tuaninga. High pass over to Fields. Rolls it over the top. Wow, what an effort. Pukas with the dig. Play on. Tuaninga back set. Big swing from Veska's block back. Another one to the far side to Fields, and she's got the kill this time. Both teams doing such a good job today in the midst of a scramble defensively off spectacular digs. Staying locked in. And again, it's just a phenomenal display. Mia Tuaninga putting on a show. Look how far that set is. The back set way up and over her head to Fields. And it's set point now for the Trojans. Pukas dumps. And the setters for both teams have come to play. Pukas, one of the best in the Pac-12 herself. Oregon hasn't lost a Pac-12 match with a healthy Hannah Pukas. She went down with an injury. A knee injury. The Ducks went 3-3 in Pac-12 play. So with her healthy and on the floor, they have not lost a conference match yet. Fields misses. Oregon stays alive. They survive another set point. Looking for a run with Agee on serve. Timeout USC. Brad Keller not going to mess with it. He knows Oregon has done this a lot this year, making comebacks late in sets. Fearless.